Welcome to another dose of virtual vitamin Z. This is DZS News for the week of March 21st, 2022. I'm your co-host, Stephen.
And I'm your co-host, Claire. As always, we'll get started with some Detroit Zoological Society updates. And first up this week is the Detroit Zoological Society and our partners at Service Systems Associates, which is the retail and concession leg of the zoo. We're hiring. We need a lot of seasonal staff to make all of the fantastic summer experiences that we provide to the community each year, and to make sure that all those concession stands, retail areas are set up for you, and there's friendly guest services staff smiling at the front gates to welcome you. So if you or anyone that you know is interested in a seasonal summer position, the seasonal positions start as early as April, so you can apply now and spend your summer with us here at the Detroit Zoo. We also have some full-time positions open, so be sure to check our website, DetroitZoo.org, for more of those opportunities.
And to add on to that, we're always looking for volunteers too. So maybe you don't know if you want to, commit to working for the DZS, but you would love to try volunteering. We are definitely taking new volunteers, have regular trainings going, and so be sure to reach out on that as well. Next up, we have a fun update on Hannibal, the ostrich who lives at the zoo. Hannibal, one of the animal care staff worked with him, or I guess probably several of the animal care staff worked with him, to voluntarily step on a scale to be able to weigh himself. And this might seem like kind of a small deal, but it's actually a huge deal because I think that it really highlights the effort that our animal care staff go to make sure that the animals, when they have to do these necessary things for their care, like being weighed, maybe having blood drawn, as much as possible, try to make sure they volunteer for that because it leads to less stress and better welfare. So congratulations to the animal care staff and congratulations, Hannibal.
Stephen, I just think of how stressful it is for me when I take my dog to the vet and the dog's like, yeah, I'm not getting on that scale. So I have a huge amount of respect for the animal care staff. And I think I need to go get some tips on how to better prepare my dog for the scale the next time we go to the vet. And tickets are on sale right now for Sunset at the Zoo, which will be held on Friday, June 24th. The zoo will actually close that entire day so we can set up for this fantastic evening experience. If you haven't been out for Sunset at the Zoo, it's amazing. We have restaurants who come out and set up to share some of their tasty treats. We have food trucks, lots of entertainment, a live auction. This is one of our largest fundraisers for the Detroit Zoological Society and supporting all of the conservation, animal welfare, sustainability, and education work that we're able to provide with the community. So please check out the tickets. There's several different levels that you can purchase, and we would love to see you on Friday, June 24th.
And if you're like me and you just love themed parties, the theme this year is Mission Possible. So if you want to wear a tuxedo, get your tuxedo out. However you want to celebrate that, it's going to be a lot of fun, I think.
Agreed. Stephen, back to you for our feature story.
Thanks, Claire. So our feature story this week is the DZS stands with the people and animals of Ukraine. There was a post on our Facebook page last week about this. We have some funding that we are donating to support zoos in Ukraine. And if you want to make a personal donation as well, we have a QR code where you can go and you can do that. This has been vetted. We want to make sure that the dollars we donate are being used most effectively. And so definitely if you feel inspired to do that. And I also just want to highlight, I've seen some really incredible stories coming out of Ukraine, specifically about the efforts and the lengths that animal care staff are going to make sure that the animals under their care are experiencing as little stress as possible during this obviously horrific time.
It really is incredible, the animal care staff's relationship with the animals that they care for, especially at zoological institutions and aquariums. I mean, I think back to natural disasters that have happened down on the southern coast here in the United States, where zookeepers spend the night at the zoo for weeks on end if they need to, sheltering in the bathrooms. And the team over in Ukraine who are helping to take care of the animals there, they've evacuated as many as I think is possible, but their dedication is just incredible. And I applaud them for that. And we're very grateful to have some sort of opportunity to support them. So if you would like to join in on that, like Stephen said, those contributions are going to a reputable organization that will make sure the money goes where it needs to. For your virtual education program preview for the week, as always, we are starting you off on Monday morning with DZS News.
Next up on Tuesday, we have a Green Journey episode on battery recycling.
Always a good topic. I always wonder what to do with my batteries at the end of their lifespan. There seems to be more and more of them every day. On Wednesday, our Amplifying Voices series will be featuring Women's Heritage Month.
Next up on Thursday, we'll have a virtual habitat chat at Belle Isle on the amphibians and reptiles who live there, especially what are they doing during the winter when we can't see them?
Just a reminder, the Belle Isle Nature Center is still closed for renovations. We hope to have it open sometime in summer. But so this is your sneak peek while you can't actually go down to visit the actual location inside the building. Outside is still open for programming. And then, as always, on Friday, Stephen wraps up the week with a humane tip. And this week, he's going to be talking about what is a solutionary.
It's an interesting word, but it is something that is very important to humane education. So be sure to tune in for that.
All right, that's everything we have for you this week. As always, stay healthy until next week, Detroit.